Und damit herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Ausgabe bzw. neuen Folge von The Thaumaturge. Wir waren stehen geblieben bei der letzten Folge. Hier sind wir jetzt nun reingekommen bei den Zaren und sollen die Ratgeber finden. Wenn euch das letzte Video gefallen hat, lasst doch gerne ein Abo da, verpasst ihr keine weiteren neuen Folgen. Würde ich mich sehr darüber freuen. Und nun geht's auch weiter. Finde die Ratgeber des Zaren. Das werden wir mal jetzt machen. Wir haben hier noch ein paar Sachen. Irgendwo hier oben wahrscheinlich, vermute ich mal.
I didn't think I would see you again. And yet, here
Oh,
you
was ist das denn? Sagen, dass es dir auch so geht.
I might say the same about you. I thought you wouldn't be in the mood for a party.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, death for death.
Fragen, wonach genau sie hier sucht.
Why are you here, really? What are you trying to do?
That's none of your business.
Na, danke.
Leave me alone, or I'll call the guards. They'll be happy to see a wanted fugitive.
This isn't over.
Nett, ey. Die ist ja richtig nett geworden. So. Was haben wir hier? Geschmackvolles Geschenk. Die Karte enthielt beste Wünsche von Sergei und Sofia. Ein loser Gedanke hängt an dem Brief. Er überdeckt Fräulein Skalons Lebensentscheidung und kommt zum Schluss, dass die Verlobung eine gute Wahl war. Sie hat, was sie immer wollte. Rangsicherheit, die Verehrung anderer. Nur an Freiheit scheint es ihr zu mangeln. Geschmackvolles Geschenk. Offenbar hat Sofia durch die Verlobung mit Sergei die Position und Verehrung gefunden, die sie sich immer erträumt hat. Allerdings fesselt der enge Kokon soziale Erwartungen sie weiterhin und verhindert, dass sie ihre Freiheit vollständig genießen kann. Ich glaube tatsächlich, dass wir hier... Oh, hier ist noch was.
I can see you've picked the spot right in the thick of things. Are you having a good time?
Not too bad. I've just had a chat with a certain young lady in waiting. But we'll get back to that. I bet parties like this are nothing new for you.
Zugeben, dass du solche Veranstaltungen hast.
I hate it here. Parties like this are the threshold of hell. In fact, my sister says I turned savage while in exile. What about the lady in waiting?
She told me that the Tsar is in one of the chambers on the upper floor.
Ah ja.
The stairs are guarded by Skawan's soldiers, and the Governor General himself is keeping an eye on the entire hall. We must make him look away.
I'll try to approach Scowen somehow.
Be careful. Is there anything else?
Sagen, dass du Wanda gesehen hast.
Vanda is here.
I was afraid she might show up. Have you talked to her?
Yes. I didn't like her look.
Find her, and do whatever you need to stop her. Otherwise, an unaddressed problem will grow to inconceivable proportions.
Okay, finde mehr über Skalon heraus. Erstmal wieder raus hier. So. Ah nein, da war noch was drin. Moment. Irgendwas war hier noch. Was haben wir hier? Altes Zigarettenetui. Der Name Skalon ist drauf eingraviert. Das alte Etui ist immer noch älteren, komplizierten Gefühlen überzogen. Sie erzählen von einer thaumaturgischen Schwester, dem Liebling des gesamten Haushalts. Das Zigarettenetui muss einst ihr gehört haben. Nachdem ihre Eltern starben, kümmerte er sich um seine Schwester und steckte sie ins Irrenhaus. Na nett. Aschenbecher. Er ist voll mit Asche und Zigarettenstummeln. Charme und Wut schweben über dem Aschenbecher. Ihr Ziel ist eine Frau, die weder Stand noch Geist genug hat, ihn zu kritisieren. Missstück. Er sehnte sich danach, sie zu töten. Dann würde sie verstehen, dass man sich mit Warschaus Generalgouverneur nicht anlegen sollte. Geschenk für den Zarewitsch. Ein Brief von Skalon voller guter Wünsche. Das Geschenk ist von einer Hülle aus Sorge um den kleinen Sprott der Romanows umgeben. Man schenkt einem kleinen Patienten keine Messer, nicht mal mit dem Emblem des Zarem. Er wird sich schneiden und dann gibt es Ärger. was Skalon verschweigt. Skalon hat dem Zarewitsch einem mit dem Siegel der Romanos verziertes Messer als Geschenk mitgebracht. Ein schlechtes Geschenk, wenn man die Krankheit des Thronerben bedenkt. Das Kindermädchen hat dem Generalgouverneur seinen Fauxpass sofort erklärt und Skalon hasste sie sofort dafür. Es schmerzt ihn, dass eine bloße Kinderfrau etwas über die Romanos weiß, das ihm nicht bewusst war. Georgi Skalon.
Good evening.
Who are you? I've got a feeling I've seen you before.
Antworten, dass du mit Freunden hier bist.
I came here with my friends, and I'm hoping to introduce them to you soon.
If they were truly important, I'd know them already.
Nett.
Have you got a cigarette?
Sadly, no.
That's too bad. Anything else I can help you with?
Über die Situation in der Stadt sprechen.
I can still hear gunshots from the city. As a concerned subject, can I ask if we're safe here?
I understand, and I tell you the same thing I'm telling others. The situation is under control. My best men are keeping you safe.
Okay,
Not even a mouse could squeeze by.
sehr gut. Nach den Thaumaturgen
What
fragen.
about thaumaturges? What if any of them managed to sneak in?
If they did, I would know about it. I can only tell you that this problem will soon be solved.
Ah ja,
Meaning?
okay.
Thaumaturges are dangerous. Riots, explosions, that Rasputin characters cult terrorists. A complete decay of authority. Their plotting affects everyone, even those dear to us.
Fragen, ob Rasputin für einen Thaumaturgen hält.
Do you think that bearded cultist, Rasputin, is a thaumaturge too?
Most likely. How else would he deceive so many people? Even Tsarina Alexandra looks kindly upon him. Luckily, he was killed by a bomb in a brothel.
Hinzufügen, dass die Cholera-Epidemie auch durch Magie verursacht wurde.
Don't forget the cholera epidemics that keep plaguing the town. Is the thaumaturge's doing too?
I see we understand each other.
Nach dem gesuchten Viktor S. fragen.
I heard one of those magicians escaped from the citadel. Was it Schulski?
Yes, but soon enough we'll see him dangling from a rope.
Ah ja. Fragen, wie man ihn erkennen könnte.
How would one know they're dealing with Schulski?
I know their tricks. Don't worry. Besides, the chance he shows up here is close to zero.
What a relief. Thank you, Governor General.
Anything else?
Fragen, ob er gefährlich ist.
Is that Schulski guy dangerous?
Schulski is the epitome of depravity. He had everything, but his cursed blood made him go off the rails. Such a morally unstable temper monster is capable of anything.
Ah ja.
But as I've already said, we are safe from him here.
Okay, das Thema wechseln.
Thank you. I feel better now.
So,
My mission is to protect the Tsar's subjects.
gut. Thema wechseln.
Let's change the subject.
Good idea.
Mit ihm über die Feier sprechen.
How do you find His Royal Highness's birthday party?
As the one in charge of Warsaw, I have my duties regarding the royal couple, so I am not paying much attention to the banquet. You must excuse me.
Okay, sagen, dass du weißt, was er dem Kind geschenkt hat.
I know what you gave little Alexei, but I heard that the gift was regarded as inappropriate by some. As a child, I dreamed about having one.
You might be right. Perhaps a knife isn't a proper gift for a child. He might cut himself and... Yes, it might not have been the best present.
Über die ganzen Geschenke sprechen.
The pile of presents for the Tsarevich looks impressive and continues to grow.
Yes, indeed.
Das Thema wechseln.
Let's change the subject.
Good idea.
Sophia Skalon erwähnen.
How is Miss Sophia doing? Is she in good health?
Sophia is where she belongs, at her fiancé's side. It's been the talk of the town. You may have missed it, though.
It escaped my notice. I can see the engagement was somewhat hasty.
Are you suggesting something? The lovers did not want to wait.
Let's change the subject.
Good idea.
Gut.
I won't take any more of your time.
Enjoy yourself.
Was haben wir denn hier? Wir haben hier noch Weinglas, es ist warm. Jemand hat gerade erst daraus getrunken. Neid und ein Gefühl der Entfremdung scheinen durch das dünne Glas Palastintrigen haben ihn stets gelangweilt. Wenn er nur in ihre Köpfe gelangen und sie zum Gehorsam zur Verehrung zwingen könnte. Darum hat er Julia stets beneidet. Seine Finger beschlossen fester um das Gefäß. Ein Riss schien dünner im Glas. Feldmütze, sie gehört dem Generalgouverneur. In die Mütze ist die Gewissheit eingewoben wie ein Faden. Thaumaturgen können nur zerstören und irreführen. Sie zerstören Herz und Kopf der Menschen. Sie sind Monster hinter menschlichen Masken, genau wie seine Schwester, das Monster, das verschwunden ist. Sie sollten alle so verschwinden. Skalons Vergangenheit. Skalons Schwester war eine Thaumaturgin und er hatte stets von solcher Macht geträumt. Der Knabe gab sich dem Neid hin, der zum Laster wurde, das ihn verschlang und alle Thaumaturgen hassen ließ. Denn wenn wir Monster sind, ist er ein Held und all seine Schandtaten sind gerechtfertigt. Wow. Gut, ich glaube, hier haben wir jetzt erstmal nichts mehr. Dann gehen wir erstmal wieder raus. So. Guck mal, quatschen wir hier nochmal mit hier.
Wanda?
I told you to leave me alone.
Okay.
I don't care what you do, as long as you don't.
There.
Die Frau ist irgendwie komisch, aber gut.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Rose, ich frage mich, wer die hinterlassen hat. Die Dornen stechen in ihre Finger, aber sie bemerkt es nicht. Sie legte die Blume zurück auf das Marmorgeländer. Wenn die Rose nicht sein Grab schmücken kann, soll sie für immer am Ort der Rache bleiben. Das fühlt sich richtig an. Sie berührt die Waffe und ihre Kleidung. Sie ist warm. Sie muss nur noch warten auf Skalon. Die Unberechenbare. Jemand hat eine Waffe dabei und will Skalon ermorden. Und ich glaube zu wissen, wer. Wanda. Sie wird es niemals lebend hinausschaffen. Das ist ein Himmelsfahrtskommando. Noch dazu könnte ihre Tat die Pläne des Zirkels zerstören. Ich sollte mit ihr reden. Gut, dann reden wir nochmal mit ihr.
Wanda?
I told you to leave me alone.
Ja. Sagen, dass du sie durchschaut hast.
I know you have a gun and you want to kill Skawan.
I was going to start with Koniechkin, but that coward got rubbed out by some random Ganef.
Ganef.
So it's Scowen's turn now. I'll kill him and anyone who gets in my way.
Erklären, dass ein Attentat an einen Selbstmord grenzt.
That's madness. Even if you manage to do it, you'll die a moment later.
I don't have many reasons to live.
Sie an Yannick erinnern.
Yannick needs you. He barely made it out alive from the Citadel. You can't leave him now. You'll have your revenge. I swear. But now go home and let me act.
Wow. Wenigstens sie geht. Gut, machen wir erstmal das andere hier weiter. Wen haben wir hier?
Magdalena?
I didn't expect to see you here, Thaumaturge.
Fragen, warum sie so überrascht ist.
You seem surprised to see me.
I saw how the explosion swept you away and threw you like a ragdoll. I thought you were dead.
Maybe I rose from the dead.
Don't blaspheme. Only Grigori will experience this miracle.
Ja, genau.
He will return, and with him the hope for chasing away the darkness of an uncertain future. For his grace will be with us. Do you understand?
Ja. Fragen, woran sie sich am Moment der Explosion erinnert.
What do you remember from this explosion?
Chaos. Blood. It's hard for me to talk about it.
Okay, fragen, ob sie denkt, dass es ein Mordanschlag war.
Do you believe someone wanted to kill Rasputin?
Of course. The first Christians were also thrown to the lions. Satan laid his hand on Grigori and tried to break him. But he will not bend. He will defeat death and return.
Über die Familie Nalajinsky sprechen.
What about Aniela and Lucian?
They are no longer with us. They are already enjoying the afterlife,
Ah ja, okay.
awaiting salvation.
Do you think they deserved such a fate?
Each of us has a different fate in store for them. Aniela was chosen. She died at Grigori's side. And Lucian just disappeared one day. I think he might have left because his fate wasn't strong enough.
Wer
I
weiß.
don't want to talk about them anymore. I need to have clarity in my heart.
Okay. Dann gehen wir jetzt.
I'll let you work.
It's a mission. Preaching the truth. For I'll tell you, having faith in yourself is treacherous. But having faith in him
Okay.
is the
Vielen
right
Dank.
way.
Oh, da war irgendwas.
These spirits tell me you can't go any further. I can see a certain old hag there.
Would it be Countess Lermontova?
Indeed. She and her family are thick with the Romanovs.
So she must know a lot. I will talk to her, but I'm afraid she'll recognize me and call the guards.
You want me to do it, I reckon.
Ja, sie daran erinnern, dass sie der Gräfin eine Kartenlegung schuldet.
I think the Countess is waiting for her tarot reading.
You remembered.
Keep her busy, and I'll see what I can learn from reading her belongings.
That's what I'm thinking. I suggest you start with Donut.
Donut?
Her dog. The Countess's thoughts cling to him like a barnacle. Go. I'll meet you here when you're done.
Okay. Dann, geht's los.
Good boy.
Hündchen der Gräfin, der berühmte Pfannkuchen in seiner ganzen Pracht. Ich glaube, er mag mich nicht. Fetzen eines schlauen Plans hingen an Pfannkuchens weichem Fell. Die konfiszierten Gelder sollen nach Willen des Zaren an die Bedürftigen gehen. Aber wer kann schon sagen, wer Hilfe verdient und wer nicht? Ihr Sohn ist auch in Nöten und es ist ihre Pflicht, ihm zu helfen. Handtasche, elegant unbewahrt, sie bettelt förmlich darum, gestohlen zu werden. Die Handtasche quillt über vor Argumenten. Der Zar war schon nahe dran, die Beschlagnahme des Thaumaturgenbesitzes zu genehmigen und die Gräfin Lermontova wird dafür sorgen, dass er sich endlich entscheidet. Das Geld wird alleinerziehenden Müttern zugutekommen. Ein weiterer Sieg für sie. Häppchenteller. Irgendjemand hat das Essen kaum angerührt. Im Namen der Eleganz zu hungern ist weiterhin in Mode. Zweifelnde Gedanken haben sich zwischen die Eclairs gelegt. Wie soll ihr geliebter Sohn unabhängig werden, wenn er weiter bei ihr lebt? Er könnte eine neue Villa brauchen, die den Namen Lermontov verdient. Aber woher soll sie das Geld dafür nehmen? Was wäre, wenn? Die Tiefstapelei der Gräfin. Die Gräfin will den Zaren überzeugen, mit der Beschlagnahme der Immobilien von Thaumaturgen weiterzumachen. Warum? Sie plant, das Geld zu veruntreuen und davon eine Villa für ihren Sohn zu bauen. Das Wort widerlich wird der Schwere der Situation kaum gerecht.
Kept secret from me. How was your chat with the Countess?
Better tell me what you have found. Wait, don't say it. Just focus on it.
Nicht auf die Sorgen
Are you
konzentrieren.
afraid the old lady will take everything from you and your sister to build a new palace for herself? I'm sorry, I can't resist it, but I can sympathize. I can feel how important it is for you. The Countess pitched me a lovely story about how the confiscated goods would be used to help the needy.
Ah ja.
We both know she's lying, and her decree is already on the Tsar's desk, ready to be signed.
I like these new abilities more and more. And now try to read what I think about it.
Ramiras Gedanken
You want to
lesen.
get back at her? I never thought revenge was in your nature.
I'm thinking we might try to make the Countess tell everyone what she thinks out loud. So, I'll take care of everything.
Okay, auf das Wort Ja konzentrieren.
Fine, let's do it. Watch and listen carefully.
Jetzt bin ich ja mal gespannt.
There's one more thing I would like to ask you. I feel confused about the plan to confiscate properties. Could you explain how it's really going to work and to whose advantage?
But of course. As soon as the Tsar puts his signature on it, the Lermonts will take over the Thaumaturge's properties for a contribution to the fight against those
ja.
parasites.
Mother, keep it down.
Don't be ashamed, son. You did agree to this. It would be a pity if that money was wasted. And this way, we can build you a beautiful mansion so that you can finally move out. And what good would the money do to the poor? They would just throw it away.
Mother, we should go now. Madame, please excuse us.
So. Okay, sprich mit Bornakow. So. Was hat er denn jetzt? So, die Vertrauten des Zaren erwähnen.
I've heard some news about certain decrees waiting to be signed on the Tsar's desk.
What's in them?
Den Verfall von Vermögenswerten erwähnen.
I've learned that one of the ideas to combat thaumaturges will be the forfeiture of our properties.
How do you feel about it as an heir to a fortune?
Anmerken, dass du nur das schwarze Gemor bekommen hast.
To be honest, my sister should be more concerned. I only got an old book.
Still, I can't believe that brings you peace.
Nee. Okay.
There's something else that bothers me.
Tell me. I'll try to help.
Über Skalon sprechen.
I talked to the Governor General.
So, how does it feel to come face to face with the Butcher of Warsaw and exchange pleasantries about refreshments?
Up close, he doesn't seem so scary.
Right. Have you learned anything that might help?
Preisgeben, dass Skalon ein Laster hat.
The Governor carries the floor, and I want to take advantage of it.
Are you going to rid him of it? Surely it may affect his well-being.
And I hope we can get rid of him that way.
Wait. Before we start, you should make sure we're ready to talk to the Tsar. There will be no turning back.
Okay. Zustimmen, dass ihr euch weiter umschauen
right.
solltet.
I should have prepared better. I'll
Gut.
come back later.
Good luck.
Was haben wir hier noch? Ach, Sergej, okay.
A familiar face. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Shulsky.
Your presence at this party implies something extraordinary is bound to happen.
Unglaubliche passieren wird.
Please allow me. My fiancée, Sofia Georgievna Skawan.
Okay, Ihnen gratulieren.
Congratulations to you both. You make a handsome couple.
Even though I felt as if my world had collapsed back then, I'm now grateful to you.
Ach,
My
das wäre kein
fiancé
Problem.
would like to tell you something as well.
Mr. Shulsky, thank you for focusing your attention on me that night and sparing Sofia from a scandal. Let me
Problem.
make an observation. It is quite daring of you to show
Na
up
toll.
in a place like
Dreist.
this.
Sergei, is that a threat?
I would say it's a friendly warning. Thaumaturges shouldn't feel too safe these days.
How did you get into His Royal Highness's birthday party?
Tja, das würdet ihr wohl gerne wissen, wa? Fragen, was die hier machen.
I'm guessing that you, like your father, were both invited as guests of honor.
That too, but above all, my dear Sergei is celebrating his success. Well, tell Victor.
I am here to offer counsel to Nikolai Romanov. Recently, I've been included in
Ach ja.
his advisory body. I've been appointed a member of the
So,
city
so.
council.
Ihm gratulieren.
Congratulations. That's a job with quite a few responsibilities.
And it's very informative too. There's something I would like you to.
Not a peep, Sergei. It's a nice evening.
Scherte Zweifel unterdrücken, ihn dazu bringen, zu gestehen, was ihn quält.
The doubts you carry within you no longer hold you back. Do the right thing. Speak.
Mr. Shulsky, the situation is serious. What's happening in the streets is but a taste of the terror that the Tsar's trusted men, including the Governor General, are about to give you. They're talking about adjustment clinics, places where people like you would be surgically deprived of their powers.
Okay.
And from what I can gather, their awareness.
I think you should know that, even if my honesty hurts someone I care about.
What do you intend to do, if I may ask?
I must leave you now. I wish you a pleasant evening. Enjoy myself with my friends.
Goodbye, Victor.
Goodbye.
Have a good night, Mr. Shulsky.
Gut. Ich glaube, dann haben wir mit allen Beratern gesprochen. So, so. So ist das also. Gut, sprechen wir nochmal mit ihm hier. Gucken wir mal, was wir hier nochmal quatschen können.
It's you. What do you want?
Was wollen Sie schon wieder? Mit ihm über die Feier sprechen.
How do you find His Royal Highness's birthday party?
As the one in charge of Warsaw, I...
Ich glaube, das kennen wir schon.
Excuse me.
Über die ganzen Geschenke sprechen, genau. Kennen wir auch schon. Okay.
That's...
What now?
Nach der polnischen Sozialistischen Partei und anderen revolutionären
How are
Fragen.
you going to handle those socialist militia members?
Militia? Sir, they are nothing but rabble, so let's refer to them as such. I am just a heartbeat away from having them executed by firing squad.
They can't get in here, can they?
That's out of the question. On my orders, half a battalion is guarding the Tsar and his guests. Are you still worried about the situation in this city?
Nach den Thaumaturgen
What about
fragen.
Thaumaturge?
If they did,
Meaning?
Thaumaturge, they're bloody.
Gut, nach seiner Familie fragen.
Has the Thaumaturge ever hurt anyone close to you?
Their magic hurt my daughter, but not only her. Let's leave it.
I see.
Fragen, ob er Rasputin für einen Thaumaturgen hält. Hinzufügen, dass die Chloropodie... Nee. Machen wir das hier erstmal. Das kennen wir aber schon alles.
Lucky.
Das kennen wir auch schon.
I see.
Okay, das Thema wechseln.
Let's...
Okay, gehen.
I won't take any more of your...
Enjoy yourself.
Gut, das kennen wir alles schon. Gut, dann sprechen wir mal mit Bonakov. Mal gucken, was der so noch jetzt weiß oder was daraus kommt.
And?
Die Vertrauten des Zaren über Skalon sprechen.
Georgi Skawon.
What about him?
Sagen, dass du mit Skalon beginnen kannst.
Let's go see Skawon.
Are you sure you know everything you need to convince the Tsar?
Zugeben, dass du bereits alles weißt.
I believe I've gotten everything I could.
Fine, Skawon's flaw. It might work. Just promise me one thing. You'll be extremely cautious with him.
Aber sicher. Sagen, dass du es versuchen wirst.
I promise I'll try.
Shall we?
We wanted to talk to you, my friends and I.
Uiuiui.
Where am I?
Governor General?
Welcome to inside your head, Skawon.
Jetzt haben wir sie
Got you
geschnappt.
now. Wait a second. Something's wrong. Shouldn't he be unconscious?
Unless he has his own powers, his conscious state could be an effect of the pact.
Sarah Rivkin. And you? What's going on here? Who are you?
Dich zuerst vorstellen.
My name is Viktor Szulski.
Szulski. I will have you executed on the spot, all of you.
Ah, ja, genau.
So, shall we get down to it?
Go on. I can't wait. What does it feel like to be at the mercy of thaumaturges?
Terrifying. What is this?
You've just found out that we're not capable of lying in this place. Intriguing, isn't it?
What am I hearing? You want to experiment on us, deprive us of powers and reason.
May Allah have mercy on you.
I'll deal with him. I'll show the butcher his place.
Samira nachgeben.
Of course.
Your worst nightmare is coming true. A thaumaturge will remind you of what true fear means. You're scared of her, even though she's been dead for many years. She repaid you for the way you oppressed her because she had powers and you didn't.
What happened to you?
She sent a demon after me. My own sister. She brought down nightmares upon me. I wet my bed for years.
That's why your fear turned into anger and anger into hate. You pathetic creature.
Dich da raushalten.
And now we all suffer because you're an oppressor by nature. Say what you did to her and what you're planning for us.
I smashed her skull with a brick and threw her body down a well. Once the Tsar signs our decrees, we will seize all of you and mangle your brains. I will kill all of you, one by one.
The floor is ready. Remove it, and we can go.
Remove it? You want to give him relief? He doesn't deserve peace. Besides, he's seen our faces.
Ihm den Laster nehmen.
There's a chance you'll be a different man without it. I will free you from the fear that has triggered this destructive hatred within you.
What a disappointing ending for someone like that.
Good job. Let's go.
Das ist ein neues Laster. Missgunst. Wow. Okay, krass, wir können uns mit dem Zaren treffen. Dann machen wir das mal. Gucken, was jetzt kommt.
I had a feeling it was going too easy.
You! Who are you? Rukivier!
I'm afraid I've got other plans.
Ja klar. Natürlich. Okay. Das geht nicht. Okay, das können wir nicht machen. Angreifen mit Lelek, um zu deaktivieren. Der erste Angriff dieses Ziel fügt dem Angriff einen verborgenen negativen Status zu. Okay, gut. Angreifen mit Upie. So. Nimm das. Autsch. So. Ui. Bumm, hat's gemacht. Bumm. Ja, na klar, komm. Mal, was du nicht lassen kannst. Upsala. So, wir sollten mal jetzt den hier einsetzen. Dankeschön. Alter Schwede. Uiuiui. Das ist aber gar nicht nett. Und ciao. Puck. Düm, düm, düm. So, dann nehmen wir ihn hier wieder. Ah, ne, Moment, wir müssen mal kurz das hier machen. Sonst bin ich hier gleich tot. Scheiße. Scheiße. Nein. Nicht. Gib mir Leben. Scheiße, nur 14? Das gibt's doch nicht. Warte. Ich muss jetzt hier kurz mal das hier machen. Und bei dir das. Oh, geht doch. Ups. Aua. Shit. Oh nein, so und so. 12 nur. Shit, ey. Ah, okay, gut, er ist tot. Oh, Glück gehabt.
Couldn't you have handled it some other way?
Nö.
What was I supposed to do? Have a duel of arguments with him?
Stop it. We've got things to do here.
Oh.
Stop! Who are you? Scowan!
The Governor General is a little indisposed right now, and I don't think he will get better soon.
Don't come any closer!
Better put it down before anyone gets hurt.
Oha, was war das denn jetzt? Das Herz des Zahmen berühren und ihn beruhigen.
You don't need anger and fear now. Be calm and lower your weapon. It won't do any good here.
Can you do that now? Through the pact?
So it seems.
What is going on? How? How is that possible?
Mhm.
You must be thaumaturges. Is that a revolution? Are you here to kill me?
Yep. Nein, erst vorstellen.
My name is Viktor Szulski. This is Emir Burnakovich and Madame Samira.
I appreciate the change in tone. Viktor Szulski, do you want my demise?
Erklären, was ihr Forderung habt.
We come with demands because the situation forces us to do so.
The most crucial thing for us is that you stop hunting thaumaturges. The pogroms must end.
Stop murdering us.
How dare you break in here and make demands? Tell me why would I agree to anything?
Die Informationen zu Svetlana ausnutzen.
Does your Imperial Majesty remember Svetlana Petrovna?
A traitor to the Tsardom. She died while trying to escape the city. Why do you mention her?
Victor, weigh your words now.
What did Svetlana Petrovna tell you?
Zugegeben, dass du weißt, wo sie und ihre Geheimnisse ruhen.
Svetlana was the Tsarina's confidant. She enjoyed her friendship, which she reciprocated. I know where she rests, along with the secrets, and I can share that knowledge. It's an act of goodwill on our part.
Go on. Who knows, we might reach an agreement after all.
Ihm von dem Zirkel erzählen. Das Wissen über die gnadenlose Verordnungen nutzen. Dann machen wir das hier.
We know there are some decrees on the Tsar's desk awaiting your signature.
And what do you think is in them?
We know the decrees stipulate creating special adjustment clinics, and thaumaturges won't be the only patients there.
Your subjects, so diverse in terms of ethnicity and religion, will surely recognize the threat, and their fear will turn into hatred. The Empire will fall.
The Crown has enough enemies outside without having to deal with internal ones.
I've heard enough. I understand you want something in exchange. Let me hear it.
We want justice for the wrongdoing we suffer in the streets, and for the blood we are forced to spill to survive.
We want more freedom in the political and social domain for everyone. The people of Warsaw, one of the most important municipalities in Russia, will remember your gesture.
Is that all?
Make the Okhrana forget about Sararivkin and let her files disappear from their archives forever.
You want power. Just admit it already.
Sie wollen Macht. Die Frage ignorieren.
The sooner you admit it, the better. Power can be won or bestowed. Today, you did both. We will meet your demands and expect allegiance and loyalty in return. So help me God. If that's all, Thaumaturge, I trust we have reached an agreement.
Do I hear applause? What's going on there?
Time's running out and my guests are waiting. Let's keep it short.
Mhm. Was kommt jetzt? Ich habe irgendwie das Gefühl, dass er uns verarscht, aber wir werden sehen.
Is that it? Can I finally get some champagne?
Stanisław can finally rest in peace, son. You should be proud. We all owe you a lot.
Sagen, dass du das nicht alleine geschafft hättest.
I can do it without you. Thank you.
You're too generous, sir.
Hä?
Friends, today on the birthday of my son and successor, my father's words show the direction of my thoughts. The voice of God orders us courageously to undertake, in deference to divine intention, the task of ruling, with faith in the strength and rightness of autocratic power. The riots in Warsaw fill our hearts with much sadness, and the nation's grief is also the grief of the Emperor of Russia. We have closed our eyes to the suffering of our people, to the suffering of Thaumaturgi who were granted their powers by God. Which is why I consider it our moral duty to stop all kinds of violence against them, effective immediately. That is our wish. However, may those who take my grace for weakness know that the Russian Empire is strong and ruthless against its enemies. So help me God.
Ach du Scheiße.
I'm glad to find you in good health. You didn't look like you were going to recover.
I suppose you couldn't see very well from where you were standing.
New company.
Friends.
What now?
Ihm gratulieren, er hat bekommen, was er wollte.
Congratulations. Russia is on your side again. Your dream has come true.
In my dream, we were both here. You could have been part of it, but you've forsaken me.
I feel better on my side of the ballroom.
Enjoy this moment of bliss. It might not last long.
That sounded like a threat.
Eieiei.
Victor, is everything all right? Is this that Rasputin of yours? I expected something more.
Assalamu alaikum. Would you tell me how you are able to talk with us here?
This must be your new daddy, Victor. Aren't you going to introduce me? And this must be the famous Madame Samira, the identity thief. Wait, I think someone is missing. Oh, right. You were so selfish that you didn't keep your word. And you didn't give him the golem. And he died.
Is he bothering you?
Sagen, dass das stimmt und dass du Hilfe brauchst.
Indeed, and I could use some help.
Get out! This is between you and me. And your magician friends can't help you.
Ah,
There's
schön.
no winning against me. You should have learned that by now.
Was kommt jetzt? Ach du Scheiße. Rasputin, der Endboss? What the f... Okay. Gut. Ihn können wir auf jeden Fall mit dem Djinn deaktivieren. Eieiei. Das ist gar nicht nett. Last des Salutors. Rasputin setzt eine Verbindung zum Bukawatsch gegen dich ein und legt dir Bukawatsch Last auf. Es liegt an dir, ob du diese Last tragen möchtest oder sie von dir streifst, indem du die Verbindung zu diesem Salutor brichst. Wenn die Verbindung gebrochen ist, bist du auch die Last los, doch du wirst die Bukawatsch für immer verlieren. Rasputin wird sicherlich auch Verbindung zu anderen Salutieren auf diese Weise ausnutzen. Da ist der gemein. Das ist ja mal gar nicht nett. Der hat sie doch nicht mehr alle. Alter. Aua. Ja, das ist aber nicht nett. Oha. Scheiße, jetzt bin ich gleich tot. Schnell, ich brauche Leben. Oh, danke. Scheiße, 6x6, 36, Kacke. Ah. Alter, woher kann er das so alles? Oha, ich habe noch ein Leben. What the fuck? Oh nein, Alter. Ja, ich bin gleich tot, okay. Ah. Und tot. War so klar. Gut, dann werden wir das in der nächsten Folge versuchen. Wahrscheinlich der Endboss, Rasputin. Wenn euch das Video gefallen hat, dann lasst doch gerne ein Abo da unter diesem Button hier, auf dem Abonnieren-Button. Und Daumen nach oben würde mir auch sehr gefallen und oder sehr freuen. Und dann sehen wir uns in der nächsten Folge wieder. Morgen ab 12 Uhr. Dankeschön fürs Einschalten. Euer Mr. Schlaufuchs. Ciao, bis bald.